Hey there, good looking. Join me for what is going to be a very fun cardio and strength workout. Now, you need very little equipment for this workout. I would recommend a pair of what you consider are heavy dumbbells. For reference, I have a pair of 15s. And then maybe a yoga block if you have tightness in the hips or something similar. And then access to a chair or a bench. All right, let's go get warmed up. Hello there and welcome. My name is PJ Rand and I'm a certified personal trainer and have been for close to 3 decades. And listen, I've been focusing in those 3 decades on people over the age of 40 and it's so awesome to have you. And welcome if you're watching this ads-free on the Over 50 Fitness app. Now let's head to the mat and then I'm going to talk about the workout as we build ourselves into a standing position for the warm-up, all right? Here we go. Let's get into some bridges here to warm up into the glutes. Heels are close to the bum and hip width apart and arms are down by your side. Pushing into the heels, drive the hips up, but keep the rib cage knitted so we're not flaring the rib cage, and then slowly lower. So throughout the workout, we're going to be doing Tabata. So that means we've got 8 rounds of an exercise for 20 seconds. And the Tabatas I've chosen for today's workout are low impact with a focus on mobility. So they're going to get our heart rates up, but they're also going to help open up some of the tight areas in the body. It's going to be great. And then our strength portion, we have 2 rounds of 45 seconds. So you'll probably get a little bit, about 15 to 20 reps. I would not want you to go more than 20 reps once we get going, but I'll talk more as we go. Here we go. Now, as we lift the hips up, I want you to take the right hand, lift it, bring it, tap the ground just above the head on a diagonal, and then the left. So now getting bridge and T-spine and getting those hip flexors dynamically stretched too. Pick up the tempo a little bit. Here we go, last 2. One more. And on all 4s. We're working into the core now, wrists under shoulders, grip the mat with the fingertips, knees apart underneath the hips. Left arm extends, thumb up, right leg extends parallel to the ground, come under the body, tap the knee with the opposite hand and extend. So don't lift that back leg so high that you're going to overarch your low spine. And then you'll want to stick around to the very end. This is the full meal deal, this workout. We've got a really good little core series at the end. Here we go, last 2, or more ab series actually, more superficial abs. 1, so you get a good ab burn. You'll love it. Here we go, set that core, ready, and tap opposite knee, extend the arm, thumb up, fingers spread, tap underneath the belly, extend the leg. Two more. Last one. Good job. Stay here. Extend your left leg straight out and come at an angle. Bring your hands in front. Rock forward. Sit right back on that heel. You want this left toe and heel pointed towards straight ahead. And you want to keep that toe on the ground, doing what we call adductor rocks. So you're feeling this in the inner thigh here. Last 2. And 1, let's do the other side. So the knee is kicked out a bit. It's not directly underneath the hip. Feels good though, doesn't it? Three more. Last one. And come on up. Woo! All right, arms up. Pull the shoulders back and down, feet shoulder width or a bit wider, and squat rearward, pushing the bum back. Keep your balance though, don't make it look like what I just did. Now, as best you can, I want you to try to get to thighs parallel to the ground. Again, this is always dependent on how your knees are feeling today. Keep those arms up and keep them strict. Warming up upper back, believe it or not, and mid back with the arms up while we get all the way ankle, knees, and hips warmed up with our squat pattern. 4 more, and 3, 2, And 1, shake it out. All right, we're gonna start our first Tabata because it is gonna continue warming us up. So if you need a sip of water, now's a good time to do it. All right, while you're sipping that water, I'm gonna demo the move with the yoga block, and then I'm gonna get rid of the yoga block, but you may need to keep it or whatever you're gonna use as a sub, all right? We're stepping back. This is called the world's greatest stretch. So we're stepping back with the left leg, and we've got the left hand just kicked out, not directly underneath the shoulders. Now from here, we take this arm, and we're going to try to bring the forearm to the ground and then rotate up. All right, now you have different heights too for your yoga block. You can bring it a little higher or even a little higher. All right, let's get set up. Here we go. Left hand on the ground. Left leg extends. Now let's actually shoot this arm in between this. So you're going to shoot under. Good. Ready? I got the timer. And then rotate and follow your hand with your gaze. Here we go. Shoot under. I'm going to get rid of this because I really want a good stretch here. Now the back leg stays strong. Leg is straight. We have 4 rounds here, and then we'll switch sides. So going under and up. Good. Now hold this position if you can for the 10-second break. When the timer goes, we go into round 2 of what we just did. Yeah, you got it? Here we go. Does this make sense now? So they call this the world's greatest stretch. But you're going to get your heart rate up nice and slow here too, because we are really using the big muscles in the legs to hold ourselves up here, especially the front leg time. Again, try to hold it. If you need to take a break, go for it. But as best you can, I want you to see if you can maintain this position. We have 2 more on this side, and then we'll switch. Go, reach under, rotate up, follow the hand with the gaze. And you can even reach right across, trying to really pull that right shoulder blade away from the center of your spine. And then T-spine rotation, extension as you look up. Time, keep holding, keep holding. Woo! Both the legs are burning now. At first it was just the front one, but now my back one's kicked in. All right, here we go. Extend. Good. Reach through, extend. Reach through, extend. We switch legs in less than 10 seconds. Come on. Reach through, extend. Woo, baby. Here we go. All right, so now we've got that right hand just kicked out. By all means, allow that knee to drop out a little bit to your side. Now reach the left one arm and extend and look up. Reach it, extend and look up. Back leg is strong. Yes, good. Right arm is straight. Breathe. Time, stay up here. We got 3 more. Here we go. Reach and lift. So if you didn't know, I've started putting bloopers at the end of my workouts because it sometimes takes me a couple of takes to do the intro part. Today, it took me about 400 takes. So it was just getting silly after a while. Time. Stay here. 2 more. Sometimes the words just flow. Sometimes they don't. Today was one of those days. Go. Number 3. Back leg is straight. Come on. Power in that back leg. Front ankle and knee are lined up. Woo, baby. Time. We got 1 more. Stay strong. Here we go. Last one in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up. Good. Reach it. So you're reaching it right under. Good. And then right up. Follow your hand with your gaze. 10 more seconds. Then we'll shake out those wrists. 1 more. Time. Woo, baby. All right, shake out those wrists. Great job, you. All right, we're moving into the strength portion. Now, the first exercise is a push-up with the dumbbell pickup. I completely understand that there's not everyone loves being on their wrists for that long, especially because we just did a Tabata on the wrist. So if that is you, you'll grab onto your heavy dumbbells and you'll follow Mini-Me. She'll be doing a alternating chest press, one at an arm at a time. So it's not going to hit the exact same muscles as we're going to do, but it'll be pretty damn close. And as mentioned, you'll protect your wrists. For everybody else, we're going to take that dumbbell, place it behind the left wrist. We can push up from the knees or the toes. You come down, but if you're on the knees, like I'm going to be for the push-up, you want to come off and then pick the dumbbell up, place it to the other side of the mat. All right? All right, I'm going to push the timer. We got 15 seconds set up. So knees or toes for your push-up. Just let's get those elbows in a little bit. Don't flare them out. Dumbbell behind the left wrist, all right? So we're not flaring the elbows up, out. Here we go, neck in line with the spine. Give me a push-up. Come into high plank. Pick the dumbbell up. Good. Now, if the high plank isn't available to you to pick that dumbbell up, then no worries. You stay on the knees as you progress with me through the workouts, through the weeks, and stay consistent. You'll get there. I absolutely promise you. Whoop. Bye, Bella. We're just down there. She doesn't know what to do. Almost there. 10 more seconds. One more. Time. Come on up. We have a split squat, or it's also called a lunge. I want the dumbbell in your left hand, step back with your left leg. Now, if this doesn't work for you, I'm doing a one-legged bridge up there. Everybody else, you're going to bend that back knee, come down as low as you can. Now, ideally, that back knee is going to hit your mat. Other hand behind the ear. However, it might not be ideal for your knee. So go in a range of motion that's going to feel good for you, okay? Or if lunges just aren't your jam, there's the one-legged bridge there in the corner. So by working the big muscles of the lower body, we get a really good heart rate response. So we can continue on with that cardio and strength theme that this workout is all about. Keep that front knee lined up with the second toe. Keep it strong. One more. Time. Good job. All right. Got the other side. So I would recommend starting with feet hip width and then step back. It's going to give you a good balance, good base of support when you lunge. Here we go. Ready? Take it down as deep as it feels and then drive up. We have one more move after this, and then we'll take it back to the push-up. Time. All right, now this is an alternating power snatch. So feet are apart. We start down low and we snatch it up like we're zipping up a zipper. And then the other side up, okay? So there's some velocity there. There's some momentum. Here we go. Let's give it a try. Good. So it's not pull to the shoulder and shoulder press. All right? Perfect. Chest up, head up when you give me that squat. Good job. So another big power move, keeping that heart rate up. While we work the muscles with the strength move. Breathe out as you're pulling up. One more. Great job, you. All right, so we're taking it back to the push-up with the dumbbell pickup. That ain't your bag. Remember, alternating chest press, okay? Here we go. Dumbbell behind the left wrist. Elbows staying tight. Let's do the push-up. On the toes if you can. Keep those hips quiet when you pick the dumbbell up and place it to the other side of your mat. Try to keep the head up as well. We're not letting it drop down. Let's see if we get one more push-up in. Come on, you guys. Woo! Time. How'd you do? Good job. All right. Feet what? Hip width apart, right? For the split squat. Step back with the left, dumbbell on the left. Other hand behind the head. Or one-legged bridge. Go. So I have to tell you about a new show I've been binge watching. I'm addicted. It's called Evil. Yeah, I like them dark and twisted, but it's really good. At first I thought it was an X-Files knockoff, and I wasn't too sure, but it's not. But it's kind of that theme, except instead of aliens, it's demons and God. It's really, really good. It's not Netflix, so sorry, I can't help you out there. Time, other side. We have a box in which we can see anything anywhere, so I'm not sure. I think it's CBS On Demand. I think so. Ready? Other side. Let's go. Really well done, though. Good acting, good characters, and good little stories that make you think. Now, if you're here with me with a lunge, okay, I want that left elbow to be pulled back. All right. It's helping us keep that upper body upright. Time. Woo! All right, alternating power snatch, and then we move into another mobility Tabata. Feet are shoulder width apart. Toes are going to turn out ever so slightly. We bend the knees to get the dumbbell down in the center, and then we drive up, okay? Here we go. Drive up. Please exhale. It's going to help you with the power. Switch out when you get down here. Head up, chest up. Okay, I'll stop nagging. Woo! My power snatches are slowing down. We got this. This is our last round. Come on. Last few reps. Let's do one more. Time. Great job, you. All right, let's grab a quick sip. We move into that body weight Tabata. Now, this one is wrist bearing and taking into the account that it might not work for you for 4 minutes. You'll see mini-me doing a static plank, okay? Again, doesn't look anything like we're doing, but it's gonna hit the core without any wrist issues, okay? Yeah, perfect. All right, so we start with downward dog. Fingers spread, drop our chest through, take a peek first. Extend the left leg straight up, bring left knee to right forearm, then tick-tock it to the other side, and then back up. Okay? That's how we flow. All 4 rounds. So drive the knee into the same side forearm. I might have said the wrong left or right when I was demoing, but you get it. Same side forearm, tick-tock it to the other side, tick it back, bring it up. All 4 rounds, same side. We can drop down and rest in the 10 seconds, and then we'll do the other side, okay? It'll keep the heart rate up and work mobility, in particular into the hip and the shoulders. All right, here we go. Where's our setup? Hands in front, fingers spread. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Left heel up to ceiling. Left knee, left forearm. Right forearm, back to left. Good. Now try to touch the forearms. That is your goal. Time. Okay, so we stay with that left. Got it? Okay, people that chose not to do the downward dog, you just keep planking, baby cakes. Here we go. Up, left, knee, 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 up. Time. Shake out the hands if you need to. If you're new to me, yes, we do a lot of mobility in my workouts because that's one of the things that go as we get older. So we need it. We need mobility, stability, and we actually need that, I think, before we start any type of training. Because if we don't have it, we will injure ourselves. And our bodies just don't heal as fast as they used to, do they? Time. Whew. All right, one more. But you know what? We should still be all thankful that we're here right now and we're able to do this. Whatever version of any move that you pick, don't think, oh, I'm doing the modified. Think, you know what? I'm grateful I can do this. And I'm grateful you chose me, so thank you. Time. Yeah, we may have to change things up as we get older, but you know what? We are still kicking ass, so I'm proud of you. All right, ready? Right knee, sit, go. Right leg. Right knee, right forearm, left forearm. Come on, touch the forearm. Come on. Time. Woo! Look at me. I'm actually on count. If you're new to me, that's something new. Ready, set. My regulars are like, yep. PJ has a hard time counting past 2. I truly do. But you don't show up because I can't count. You show up because of my winning personality, don't you? Time. Woo, baby. All right, one more to go, and then we move on to our strength. Move on to the next series of moves. Or more, maybe 2 more to go. Maybe I did miscount. Oh, no. No, one more. Here we go. Right leg up. If you're confused, so am I. We'll just keep exercising till the timer tells us to stop. A lot of core on this move, too. Time. Woo! I think we got one left. Did we miss the other side? Oh well. Ready? Up. Pick a leg. I think we might have only done 3 on the left. Oh well. We'll only do 3 on the right next week. How's that? Last one. Come on, crew. Time. Woo! Shake out those hands. Woo, baby. All right. Grab yourself a sip if you need it. I'm going to change the timer a little bit. We have 2 moves. Same thing. Okay. 2 rounds, 45 seconds on the clock. Okay. This is where you will need that chair, bench, even a couch or the end of a couch would work. But essentially, we're going to set up with our heavy dumbbell in a tripod position. That means hand in center, feet apart, nice and secure and stable with a neutral spine, palm facing away, and row up. All right? You ready? Of course you are. Here we go. I'm setting the timer. We got 6 minutes of strength coming up. So, feet are shoulder width apart, a bit wider. Hip hinge for me. And let's place the hand in the center. Push your tailbone up to the ceiling. Now turn your palm so it's facing your chair. Drive the elbow up just past the rib cage. Squeeze that shoulder blade and release. You should have equal amount of weight on left and right leg. Doesn't matter what side the dumbbell's on. And you're fully supported in the upper body with that arm. So there's nothing in the low back here. We're training your lats, big muscles down the sides of the back, mid-back, rear delt, and bicep. And if you're like me, struggling with elbow tendonitis, palm facing away is a little more friendly on the elbow. Yes, that is exactly why we're doing palms facing away today. My elbow is not happy with me. Time. And my physio, this was the last sentence she said to me as I was leaving her room the other day. Don't piss off your elbow. So this is me listening to her. All right, here we go. Hip hinge for me. Push the hips back, palm facing away, and drive up. So what does this do to the move for you? What it will actually do is incorporate a little bit more bicep than when we have normally the palm neutral. So if you don't want that to happen, have the palm neutral then, facing the midline of your body. But here's a little tip if you do struggle with elbow tendonitis. Palm facing away, it's going to be easier on the elbow. Now when the timer goes, we're moving into a multi-joint movement, which is going to get the heart rate up. We just need one dumbbell again. We're combining a squat with a diagonal press. Not as scary as it sounds, though, don't worry. Time. All right, looks like this. Hold the dumbbell here. Feet shoulder width apart. You'll go down as deep as it feels comfortable for your squat, and then as you drive up, you're going to rotate on one leg and pivot and press, okay? Let's give it a try. Ready? Down. So you need to pick the toe up so you can pivot, straightening that leg that you're pivoting on while the other leg stays planted. Sorry, I think I just hit my mic and you might have gotten a lot of feedback. Now, the deeper you go with your squat, the more what we call time under tension for your quads. So if working your quads is important to you, you want to see if you can take it deep. Time. All right, so we go back to palms facing away, tripod row. So feet are shoulder width apart, hip hinge, hand on your bench or chair, palm facing away, row up, breathe out, and release. When we straighten that arm, we're still keeping the shoulders squared, not letting that arm roll forward in the shoulder joint. So this movement here is complementing the push-up we did in the first series of strength moves. So here's the opposing group of our push-up. So I'm always aiming to give you a well-rounded program. When I schedule everything for you, program it out. Time. All right, so we're not just hitting the same muscle, we're getting a 360-degree training. Here we go, hip hinge. Hand on, good. Now push your tailbone up. We want that lower lumbar curve. Palm facing away, exhale, drive the elbow up. Halfway. Sit your hips back a bit. Good. Let's get one more rep. And come on up. Great job. All right. Squat, taking it as deep as it feels comfortable for you in your knees. Remembering though, if quadricep tone and strength is important to you, you want to take it deep. Here we go. Ready? Take it down, pivot, press. Yeah, we're picking the tempo up a little bit here because I don't think this is actually true weight that will really max out your shoulders. So let's get the heart rate up by picking up the tempo here. Last few reps. Woo, baby, one more. Time, great job. All right, just a little sip of water. Get your chair out of your way. We're moving on to our last little Tabata. Woo. We're working the lateral hip. You're going to open up into the groin, the adductor group while we do this, okay? It's a side-to-side lunge, but we're not doing it all wimpy. We're going to take it as deep as we can and move with it. Bum going rearward. Deal? All right, this is it though, okay? And then we'll move on to our abs. Ready, set, let's go. Push the bum back, sit it back. Whew. Sit it back. Good, now I'm gonna try and take it down a bit deeper and then pull up on that toe. So that's how you increase the range of motion and the intensity. Time. So that's one, okay? 7 more of those. Good news though, only 20 seconds. Ready? Go. Down. Now stay on the heel. All right, so this knee is not that happy with me. I'm not going to take it as deep, but this I can on this side. So remember, always respect what your muscles and more important, your joints are telling you. Time. We march it out for those 10 seconds just to keep our feet active. Moving into set number 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. We really want to push the bum rearward while you keep your hips and shoulders to me. Time. Woo! Almost halfway with this one. Go. So when we think about depth, we obviously don't get as many in, but we are, as I mentioned, really opening up into the adductor group, which tend to be quite tight, and hips, ooh, and ankles and knees. Time. And the heart rate's still up there. I promised. I aim to please. Ready, go. Oh, time. Whew. If you can, as best you can, try to end with the opposite leg. So for me, I'm starting this side. I'm trying to end on this side. Go. So we get equal amount of lunge per leg. Whew. Whew. I think we got 2 left. We do. Here we go. Last 2. Let's go. One left. We'll grab a short little water though, not a big one. We don't want to gulp a bunch of water before abs. Ready? And that's coming from experience. Learn from my mistakes, little grasshopper. Time. Woo. All right, you shake it out. Grab a sip of water. Woo. Okay, we're gonna get set up for our abs. Remember, just grab a sip. All right, we're starting down with a side crunch. If crunches are not your jam due to low back pain or osteoporosis, you'll do a side plank up there that you'll see me doing there in the corner. Otherwise, come on down, roll onto the glute, and then lift both the upper and the lower body, and you're gonna push off with that bottom arm. And then you'll see in the alternate version, I'm doing a modified side plank. More advanced people, by all means, you can do feet stacked. So I do my best to try to show alternatives, especially for osteoporosis, osteopenia. Time. Woo. And you'll see Mini-Me is going to do a V-sit where I'm just holding a static V. This one here, we're going to come up, lift the left leg, tap the knee, toe, heel, whatever you can, and then the right knees are slightly bent. Exhale. Good. So it may be the top of your thigh where you're at right now. Again, stay consistent with me. You'll be amazed at how quickly the body will get strong. If you're doing the V-sit, make sure you've got that lower lumbar curve. Time. So other side crunch or other side plank. So our bottom arm, if you're with me, extends out, palm down, hand behind the ear, breathe out, and side crunch. Now you want to roll onto that back glute too, so you're not right on the hip bone. That can be really uncomfortable. And side plank, people, your elbow is right underneath the shoulder. Last 10 seconds, and then we've got one more round of these 3 moves, okay? Time. All right, so other side crunch or other side plank. Now we know it, we can perfect the form a bit here. Think about exhaling now as you lift up. Ready? One more. Time. Woo! All right. Either a static V-sit or single leg V up. Ready? Exhale as we curl up and tap whatever you can. Thigh, knee, or foot. Exhale as you lift up. I had too much water. I think even my little sip was too much. I can hear the water gurgling around in my gut. How you doing? You too? Yeah. Time. All right, last ab move. And then we stretch. So, bottom arm extends. Make sure you're on that glute. Exhale and crunch up. Yes, by all means, push off with that bottom arm. That's totally cool. And you want to think rib to hip as you crunch. Time. Woo, baby. All right, how about we give everything a stretch? Yeah, let's start on left hand underneath the shoulder, bottom knee, extend that leg. So I want the heel, the hip, and the shoulder and back of the head all in one line. and then extend that arm up above. You did it. Bravo. We did a little bit of everything today. Try to find your breath. Beautiful. And let's do the other side. So knee on, wrists under shoulders. Reach that arm straight up over the ear. Feel that side body stretch. And release. Left knee underneath the hip. Right leg extends out a bit. Lunge forward to line the ankle and the knee up. And then tighten this left glute and tuck the tailbone under. So you can feel a release in the psoas here. Now, take a look. We want that lower leg in line. Good. And now inhale, left arm straight up. Exhale, lean away. Extending back a bit so we're not leaning forward. Now circle this arm behind you nice and slow. It's my signature move if you're new to me. Now if you have that yoga block close by or the dumbbells close by, grab them, pop them up, and straighten that front leg. Now I want you to hinge through the hip and at the same time push the bum back as you hinge forward. That's going to give you a beautiful stretch in that front hamstring there, front leg hamstring. And then we've got our ground elevated, so we're not all rounded in the low back or feeling tipsy because we can't hold our balance. I know for those of you who have been with me for a while, this is going to seem like I'm always preaching this, but pick up yoga blocks. 2 of them was less than $20, and they are a great tool to have. They really will build your ground up for more than just stretching and yoga. We can use them as you saw on the workout. And they're a great little piece of equipment to have. Inexpensive, don't take up a lot of space. And release. There's actually a link down below if you're here on YouTube of all the equipment I use. All right. Right knee underneath the hip. Now take that left leg, bring it forward, and then lunge it so the knee and ankle are in line. Now take a peek. We want that back lower leg in a straight line. Good. Now tighten your left glute. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale. That right arm up. Good. I might have said left glute. Got my left and rights mixed up again. You know what I mean. All right, signature move, circle that arm behind. Build your ground up with that yoga block or your dumbbell. Now here's the, I want you to try this. Just try this. I want you just to come forward. All right, just kind of come forward. This is what a lot of people, when I used to teach real people in classes, that is how they would hold this stretch. Okay, now come on up. Let's just tweak it and then you can tell me which works better for you or how you feel the hamstring more. Push your bum back so you're literally almost like somebody's got a string and pulling the tailbone back and now hinge forward. I think you'll agree. You feel your hamstrings a lot more, especially near the origin here up the top, than you do if you just flop your chest over and round your upper back. And then really sort of let the lower lumbar go too. So we want that natural curve. And that's what neutral spine is. We've got that natural lumbar curve. Then the spine comes out a bit. And then we want to slide the chin in. We're seeing a lot with kids and teenagers. Their heads are poked forward because they're always on their devices. So puts a lot of load on the neck. And release. And we did it. Hey, I really appreciate you showing up. Thank you. Now, if you're here on YouTube and you'd like to work with me further, that's pretty awesome. I would love to work with you too. There's a couple of ways you can do so. One, you can join us over on Over 50 Fitness. There's a free 14-day trial down below. Or you can join us over on Patreon. In the community tier, you'll get monthly workout calendars, so you don't have to think about what the hell you should be doing every day for your workouts. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to watch the bloopers. There's a lot of them. And we will see you next workout. Bye. A pair of Do you have a pair of I do. I have a pair of ums. I only pull them out on special occasions though, so I don't know if I can pull them out. If you want to get your heart rate up as well as strengthen in the muscles, yes, this is PJ. Total body conditioning strength workout. Can I make this any longer? I probably could actually. I could make it for something similar to help pop. It's supposed to be pop. Damn it. Hey there, good looking. This is my 412th take to do this. Some strength workout throughout the shoulders, hips, and knees and ankles. That would I just list every joint we have? Hey there, good looking. Okay, I don't know what's going on with me today. This is an all-time high blooper count for me to get this